Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love. Like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Are you planning an event or looking to rent tents? Then call the tent experts at Waggy T Tent Rentals. We rent tents for all occasions. Tents in different colors, styles, and 25 different sizes, from as little as 10 by 10 to as large as 100 by 40. Call us at 439-TENT. That's 439-8368. Or visit our office at Frequente Industrial Park, Brannan, St. George. We are Grenada's tent people.
Yeah, man. And so, of course, we want to say hello and welcome to everyone currently tuned in on to another Mikey Live program. I hope that you're good. I hope the family good. Everybody nice and proper. You know what I mean? This is, folks, this is where it all happens. We are talking about the good, the bad, and the Mikey. That's where everything happens. You know what I mean? You want to know what's happening in Grenada. You want to know what's happening abroad. You want to know anything. You know what I mean? That'd been it right here. That'd been it. All right. So welcome. How are you doing? How was your day today? So we are still experiencing a major heat wave. In fact, we see that the temperatures are rising, and it seems that it's going to continue like that for the rest of the week. Unfortunately, we're going to talk more about that in a while, as the Ministry of Education continues to remind the students, principal, teachers, and all the stakeholders of the importance of hydrating and making sure that the children are hydrated. You know, because of that heat. Today we had overcast conditions for a good portion of the day, yet the temperatures were still high. You understand? So that's really and truly what we've been dealing with. Even AC these days, you have to put the AC on full blast. You understand? It's crazy. I know that New York had some high temperatures today as well. You know? Oh boy. Anyway, GFA releases its 21-man squad, all right? And that's for the CONCACAF Nations League. We're going to be playing Suriname on Friday at 7 p.m. We're going to talk more about that in a moment as well. What we can tell you is that the GFA is also giving back to youth players. We'll talk about that. Men jointly charged for possession of drug, all right? We'll talk to you about that. In fact, it's called the prison drug. You understand? Prison drug. Opposition leader Dr. Keith Mitchell is worried about the state of affairs in the country. You understand? They had a press conference today and they spoke about some issues that they're having. We'll talk about that in a moment. All right, and Grenada Office of Creative Affairs on TAMCC signed agreement to offer specialized courses for the creative industry. We have other things to talk to you about in a minute, you know. So, yeah, gotta let you know the headlines brought to you to the kind compliments of Coach Grenada Limited, Digital Nawasa Real Value IGA Supermarket, Superb Distributors, Infinite Contractors, and of course, we are joined by Beacon Insurance. All right, so thank you to all our sponsors. Yeah, folks, we're taking a break and we're coming back. And when we come back, it could be real news in Ole Lili Lolo. So brace all yourselves. Remember that someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credits, compliments, digital, and that lucky person might just be you. So, yeah, share the minute.
Your vehicle insurance should never break your bank. With Beacon, you can get up to 35% off your fully comprehensive car insurance and still get full protection from unexpected damages with free loss of use, windscreen cover, and special perils. When it comes to your insurance, always be sure you settle for more. Call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt and get a quote today.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Get ready for the ultimate football showdown as Grenada takes on Suriname in the much-anticipated CONCACAF Nations League. Join the excitement on Friday, September 8th at the Karani James Athletics Stadium. Secure your pavilion seats at just $30 or secondary stands for $20. School students, grab your seats in the secondary stand for $10. And remember, kids under 12 are absolutely free. Tickets available from Chucky's Bar, Grenadian Optical, Heather's Boutique, Shi's Bar, Victoria, Kelly's Hotspot, Guav, Calico Shopping Center, Satez, and GoToVet.com. Come see Grenada battle. Be there to witness history. Friday, September 8th at 7 p.m. Kirani James Athletics Stadium. Be part of the action. Be part of the pride.
All right, family, welcome back. And of course, the Grenada Football Association, they've released the 21-man squad for the eagerly anticipated opening match of the 2023-2024 CONCACAF Nations League, the CNL against Suriname. The showdown is set to rekindle a 17-year-old rivalry between two nations, with the last encounter taking place in the Caribbean Cup on September 8th. I think I did the photography for that. Yeah, back in the day, resulting in a 1-0 victory in favor of Suriname. Head coach Terry Connor is confident, all right, believing that Team Grenada will rewrite history this time around. Now, the squad is a blend of local talent and overseas-based players, with a total of 13 homegrown players proudly representing Grenada, comprising 62% of the squad. Now, the new additions to the squad bring fresh energy and international experience. All right, Jermaine Francis, who plays for Chelmsford City FC in the UK, and Jacob Bideau, a player at England professional club Morecambe FC, and Darius Johnson joining from FC Volendam in the Netherlands will don the Grenadian jersey for the first time. Now, as the team prepares to compete, we are inviting our persons, to gather your crew, gather your people, and let's go rally around the national team, not the West Indies. Yeah, that's done. Right, so the team will look like Reese Charles Cook As a goalkeeper, Jason Belfont, Chad Phillip, Benjamin Etienne, Caden Harak, then Josh Gabriel, Michael Ganis, and Raheem Griffith, Jacob Bideau, Kimron Marshall, Jacob Berkeley, Agipong, and Darius Johnson, Ashley Charles, Trevon Williams, Stefan Abraham, Dion Phillip, Sadriel Lewis, Joshua Isaac, Kristen Julian, Jermaine Francis, and Carlton Belmar. All right. And well, of course, well, you know, the coach, the head coach is Terry. That's Terry Connor. Assistant is Mark Marshall. Desmond Noel is the goalkeeper coach. Wayne Andrews, the fitness coach. Mario Christopher, all right, physiotherapist. And then we have Ronaldo Clark, team doctor. Franklin Batiste, equipment manager. And Joel Calise, who is the team manager. All right, so the main stands $30. Secondary stands $20. The game is going to be starting at 7 p.m. Yeah, so let me go and do the thing, man. Let me do the thing. Let me support the team. Okay, and while we on that topic, let me see. I think I have a nice picture here to show all you. I wonder, let me see if I get it. No, not that one. Yes, looky here, boy. Looky here. Members of the youth national team. They were presented with back-to-school supplies as a token of appreciation for their commitment to football over the summer break. The under-14 girls, under-15 boys who represented and all of that, you know, they recently completed and competed in the Antigua and Curacao games respectively, along with the under-17 girls. They were presented with the supplies at the ceremony that was held on Friday, all right, at the GFA's headquarters. The initiative is geared at getting the players ready and equipped for the school term. I find that a real good idea, you know, because sometimes, you know, we just tick. We take from these players, we take from athletes, we take from students, and we don't give back, you know, to show appreciation, to make them feel special and thing. And so they gain that kind of being day. So I thought that we will mention this because this is a really good initiative by the GFA and all the stakeholders who are involved in making this happen. Folks, we've been telling you about heat wave. And it continues, boy. We have received a bulletin tonight for another series of days of unprecedented heat. You see, today, Grenada continues to experience a heat wave. According to the Met Office, models indicate light winds, relatively high temperatures, and a low rainfall. Today marks 7 days of temperatures above 31.7 degrees Celsius. Now, the heat wave is expected to continue through the week, they say. Now, a heat wave is 2 or more consecutive days with temperatures 31.7 degrees Celsius or greater. Today's high was 31.8. You understand? 31.8 degrees Celsius, people. You understand? This is crazy. You know, and for people who wondering, because I know some people, we do degrees Celsius here, but I know some people abroad, the US, I think they use Fahrenheit. That represents around 89 degrees Fahrenheit. 89.2425 thereabout degrees Fahrenheit. You understand? So 31.8 degrees Celsius. That's the kind of heat that we are dealing with. And again, no, the window blowing, as you will say, as it should. So the heat is still. You understand? So they are warning us about that again. Here's what you should do. Dress appropriately. Stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water. They say cut back on the alcohol and avoid closed spaces. Look after the young, old, and your pets. You know, those are recommendations from the Met Office. So they are saying that this heat wave is likely to last the rest of the week. So it's heating all the lily over. Well, I tell you, I see the thing. It's like a thing now, the fan, the hand fans. How are we charging back that fan, boy? Because all the way you go is that fan, you know. Fan here, fan there, everywhere. 2 men charged by police, jointly charged for prison drugs that were confiscated. All right? They were charged in connection with the discovery of 277 grams of cannabis, which carries an estimated street value of $1,385. That was discovered in an item delivered to an inmate at His Majesty's prison. As a result of this confiscation, Timon Antoine, a 44-year-old prison officer of Birch Grove, St. Andrew, and Andy Pursew, a 43-year-old mechanic of Boca St. George, were jointly charged for the offenses of possession of a controlled drug and the trafficking in a controlled drug. Mr. Antoine and Mr. Pursew appeared at the St. George's Magistrates Court on Thursday, 31st August 2023, and were granted bail in the sum of $8,000 each, with one surety. As part of their bail condition, they must seek permission from the court to leave the state of Grenada and report to the Birch Grove and Central police stations respectively once weekly. Okay. Both men are scheduled to return to court on December 7th, 2023. In an unrelated matter, officers attached to the Northern District arrested and charged Atiba Bartholomew, a 40-year-old deck supervisor of Tivoli in St. Andrew, in connection with the discovery of a quantity of compressed cannabis during a search of his vehicle on Thursday, 31st August 2023 at Harveyville Carrier Cool. Mr. Bartholomew was charged with trafficking in a controlled drug. He was granted bail in the sum of $10,000 with 2 sureties. The issue of marijuana and things like that. When we organizing that binnet, boy, when we organizing that binnet, and son can find anyway, lady that talk. You know what I mean? Lady that talk, you hear me, Papa? I don't know what I'm going to say already. I don't know what I'm going to say. So I want to catch me with drugs and things. Don't put that through the court system or wasting the court's time. You hold man with drugs, that'll go in the court. Take the drugs if all you want to take the drugs. I understand. Sell the drugs to some other country or do something. Save it in the thing for when we legalize the business. You understand? Then people already lose that to that extent. No, I'm serious. If you put me in power doing that, don't vote me because I'll do that. I'll say, listen, fellas, anybody we hold with drugs, with marijuana, not cocaine and things, marijuana, take the drugs and let them go. Take the drugs and let them go because it's already a punishment in itself to lose that quantity of marijuana. You think marijuana is easy to take from stage 1 to stage, 10? You think easy? To the point where it's ready for distribution and they get caught by police? It's already a loss in itself. Right? It's already a loss in itself. You take the marijuana, you let go them men. You don't go and tie up no system. You let go them men. They go back in it again, you take it again. If they get away and you don't get them, okay, fine. You understand? But taking the marijuana is enough. It's enough of a punishment already. Hold it at somebody. So let me change the law then. We go change the law. Fellas, next time we go in parliament, we're changing up the binnet. Speaking of parliament, opposition leader, Honorable Keith Mitchell, and his party hosted a press conference today. That press conference was to speak about current issues that the NP says are burdensome to the country. former Prime Minister says that some of the things that they are seeing are some of the inconsistencies, some of the lies, quote unquote, some of the decisions are things that he have not seen in his 40 years of being involved in politics. The former Prime Minister says some of those things he is very worried and concerned about
the state of governance of the country. After being in Parliament for over 40 years, I have to repeat that because some of the things I'm saying today is becoming more and more shocking and frightening. A number of issues that this country is having to face that we literally have not seen that in the past. We have had problems, successive governments, but I am a bit worried that some of the decisions that are being taken are decisions taken that have far-reaching implications to the country's future viability and image. An example, the clear deterioration of the governance within the public service is frightening. Previous governments, including previous NDC government, initiated serious resources on public sector reform and ensuring that we can improve on the management of the public service as it serves the people of the country. So lots of resources were spent by successive governments, as I mentioned, NDC, NNP. And systems were put in place. They were not perfect. There were a number of weaknesses still, but there were serious issues related to how things should be done. But what we have seen now is literally a destruction of all that we have worked for and put in place and spent millions for. For example, people have been hired in the public service without any criteria. People have been promoted into top position within the public service, and no one can understand how and why.
He also alluded to the police force, he says, that seems to be losing its authority based on interference within the police service. He also spoke of the government information service as well being used for mostly party related events. All right. Yeah. He also spoke about the Kawana Bay project, I believe. Yes, the Kawana Bay. We know last week it was. We heard from the government who said that they acquired that property and will be taking over the property and decide, how they will proceed with that. The former Prime Minister says that was a terrible decision to make, and it would leave Grenada in a very bad position.
What the government is doing on that particular project, which I hope we will deal with more later, is beyond anyone's imagination. There was an arbitration process going forward. You intervene and literally accepting liability on behalf of the country, agreeing to acquire, not agreeing, acquiring the facility with all the implication of the shareholders who have invested through the CBI program, and the fact that you may be liable to the tune of millions of dollars to those persons, and the country will be liable. And talking about paying the investor who used our passport money to invest in the project. This is Grenada's CBI program. This is not someone coming in and like Silver Sands and investing millions of dollars. It's through the CBI program. Now you are going to talk about paying those persons. And we have facts to show that this thing makes absolutely no sense. But accepting liability like they've done in so many other projects, the country can be left holding the bag in so many areas. And I put this down to arrogance, ignorance, and the lack of understanding of the implication or care for the problems that the country can face. We have not seen the last of this. A next government coming in will the bag may be left for them, which is clearly cannot be in the interest of the country.
All right, as we move on. All right, so the next thing that we have to tell you about, boy, let me show you a little picture on the business. Now, an agreement has been signed between the Grenada Office of Creative Affairs in the Ministry of Economic Development, Planning, Tourism, ICT, and the Creative Economy, and the T.A. Marish Community College to offer scholarships to individuals wishing to pursue specialized courses under the Creative and Cultural Industries Associate Degree Program. Yes, an associate degree program. Now, this partnership emerged from recommendations made earlier this year at the Unleash Grenada's first cultural and creative conference. Mr. Orlando Romain, advisor in the Ministry of Planning and Economic Development with responsibility for ICT, digital economy, and the creative economy, highlighted that 3 major recommendations from Unleash were the need for more opportunities to encourage capacity building for creatives, more financing resources, and developing an institutional framework that is to support the creative sector. Mr. Romain said this initiative will allow creatives and the likes the opportunity to enhance their skills and knowledge in specific areas of business related to the creative industry, consequently enhancing their ability to efficiently function as entrepreneurs. And I think that's a good idea, boy. I'm told you, boy. You understand? That's taking it to another level again, boy. You know, I've been in this business for what? I've been doing Mikey Live. This is the 6th year that we're doing Mikey Live. Let me tell you something, people. I came from a poor family. My mother worked jobs after jobs after jobs. She was a hairdresser. She used to make cake. She used to work in a nutmeg pool. My mother had 8 children. You understand? And we had different fathers. Not 8 different fathers, but you know, we all did not have the same fathers. Like my brother had one father, and then my other brother and sister was another father, like that, right? And so that was the composition of the family back then, and it was tough back then, you know. I mean, it was tough back then. My mother worked restaurant, everything. So I came from a very poor family, and I understand the struggle. So from the very first paycheck that I got when I left college, from the very first paycheck, I was so happy. I felt empowered. I felt empowered when I received my first check. I think it was $800. I worked in a radio station before that for 2 years, and I received $200 in 2 years. $200 in 2 years. But you know what I did? I said, you know what? I'm not working for pay. I'm working to learn. I'm working so that I'm trying to create a stepping stone for myself. So yes, I'm within a working space. Then people don't pay me. They're abusing me in the sense because I'm young and stupid. I'm willing to work even though I'm not getting paid. The only time I got paid is when there was a sports event and we did a live radio coverage. And you know, that time you're using phone to do the thing, and I went and I helped them hook up that and thing like that. The sponsor paid. I got a lunch. I get a roti. Yes, and $200. So in 2 years, that was as much as I got. I used to walk from Mount Parnassus to the radio station, wherever it is. I don't want to say it is because 4 o'clock in the morning. You understand? So that I could get that experience that I needed. So after 2 years, because I used to run away from school and do the radio, once I finished college, I decided I'd go and work in WFM. You understand what I'm saying? So I left the radio station there. Now with WFM, I get my first paycheck, $800. People, I took that money. I bought a mixer, like thing to so that and a mic and a cable so that I could do advertisements. And then I went and I chose a computer from Nutmeg PC at the time. They were like quotes, the only company that was doing that. You understand? So they come, they set it up for you, you sign a document, and you pay in installments. Well, the thief didn't Ivan, but before the thief did computer, I was able to burn CDs, I was able to do advertisements and make a little money. And every paycheck I got from then, I took the money and bought something as an addition to the liquor business that I started. Up to today, I do the same thing for every single check that I receive. A significant portion of that check must go back to investing into expanding or to creating something new. I remember one time I go in the bank, and the bank said, well, Mikey, we've seen a lot of transactions coming in, because at the time I went for a loan. Mikey, we've seen a lot of transactions coming in and going out, but we have not seen you develop a saving. I said, miss, I am not doing this to save, not at this stage. You may have your ideas, and I have mine. I have my own plan, and my plan is not to make a bank account look good. No, my plan at this stage is to create a solid platform, solid foundation, by reinvesting a significant portion of the returns on the investment. You understand? Not to save and look good, to say I have $40,000 in the bank, 100,000, 300,000. No! I must develop a foundation that is so solid, rock solid. You understand? So going to the point. So from then, 2003 to today, 2003 to today, so from then to now, I have never received ever a handout from anybody. I build me ish from the ground come up. People coming in with all kind of things, and they could do that still. Every dollar, every single piece of equipment, from my hard work. And then came, I'm coming to the point now. I don't hear people getting grant and think I never apply for no grant. I don't believe in them things so. Not just so. I find it hard. I mean, that has been people in place. But I don't grow up so. Maybe one day I will come so, but for now I don't grow up so. You understand? The only how I know to earn, how to acquire, is through earning. You understand? Through hard work. That's the only how. So I've never gotten anything from nobody. Never. Nobody never called me and say, Mikey, this. Nobody never present nothing for me. Nobody never said, look. And then, hey, in March of 2023, it was the launch of the creative economy and the, how do you call it? The concession. Con who? I said, let me try the business because I, being through this for years, do realize that for every $1,000 I spend out there to bring in equipment, just to clear it, is this, you have to put another 1,000 with that. You understand? And I thought that was unreasonable. When you're walking at people through CBI and through all kind of things, they just come in here. They just come to all kind of thing. You understand? And they're getting concession, always, shape and form. But the small man, they don't qualify. The small man is left to suffer while the big boys just come and trample on their opportunities. People. That is what has existed over the years. Papa, I signed up for the concession. You understand? Because again, I am convinced that small businesses are being raped and are being set up to fail. When I go and pick up like a thing, liquor mixer, telling all the liquor mixer for me thing. I pay $600 US to get it here, $600 US as the cost of the item. And when I claim it, I have to pay $8. Wow! Little things so, 3 pounds. I'm telling all of you, this is what I've been going through for years, and not only me, people like myself. So it became hard to grow your business. It was hard to establish, hard to grow, hard to maintain. Do you understand? So anybody has a small business who operate the way I do and survive all of GT. You understand? But anyway, the creative economy came about, and then the concessions came about. I signed up for the Bennett, and last month, for the first time in my entire career, in my entire life, possibly, that I received a handout. Well, not necessarily a handout, a discount. A discount. And I'm so grateful for that. Because now I can actually spend more. Spend more. Because you're not going to break your back when you come here. You don't break in your back when you come here. You get like a concession, people are telling all you. So this whole creative economy, business and Bennett, this is a brilliant idea, and it should not only be for creatives, but just for small businesses in general. You know, just creating a level playing field. Because there are some people who they had a muscle by virtue of inheritance and probably family ties and all of that. And then the small man has to compete with that. Come on. So it is important to create those platforms and avenues for the small entrepreneur to be able to survive, to be able to start, to maintain, to grow. Yeah? So, yeah, man. So this creative thing now, they're taking it a step further, and now they are presenting this program. You understand? An associate degree program. What the hell? You understand? That's amazing. You know, so I have to say kudos to you all for that initiative. Why, Mikey, does talk too much too. Feel like radio. Jano! You know, I like to talk about good things. You know, those things inspire me, you know, so I like to share it when it happens, you know. I mean, we don't need that talk. I see that we kind of like running out of time. Let me take a quick break and come back. When I come back, here's what's going on. We have the weather for you, and any other thing that we might have in between, we will be able to share that with you. You know what I mean? So all you drink some water on the business, we're coming back.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love. Like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Allied Laboratories welcomes you. You can find us here on Gladstone Road in Grenville, in the building next to Calico, on the 2nd floor, adjacent to Dr. Isaac's office. Or you can find us here on Grand Anse Main Road, adjacent to South Winds, opposite the entrance of XL Plaza. Contact our Grenville branch at 410-3488 or 419-1588, or send us an email at alliedlabgrenville@gmail.com. You can contact our Grand Anse branch at 403-3488 or 404-3488, or send us an email at alliedlabstgeorge@gmail.com.
Fit for life Satellite laboratories. We're taking care of Grenada.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Are you planning an event or looking to rent tents? Then call the tent experts at Waggy T Tent Rentals. We rent tents for all occasions. Tents in different colors, styles, and 25 different sizes, from as little as 10 by 10 to as large as 100 by 40. Call us at 439-TENT. That's 439-8368. Or visit our office at Frequente Industrial Park, Brannan, St. George. We are Grenada's tent people.
Your vehicle insurance should never break your bank. With Beacon, you can get up to 35% off your fully comprehensive car insurance and still get full protection from unexpected damages with free loss of use, windscreen cover, and special perils. When it comes to your insurance, always be sure you settle for more. Call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt and get a quote today.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Get ready for the ultimate football showdown as Grenada takes on Suriname in the much-anticipated CONCACAF Nations League. Join the excitement on Friday, September 8th at the Karani James Athletics Stadium. Secure your pavilion seats at just $30 or secondary stands for $20. School students, grab your seats in the secondary stand for $10. And remember, kids under 12 are absolutely free. Tickets available from Chucky's Bar, Grenadian Optical, Heather's Boutique, Shy's Bar, Victoria, Kelly's Hotspot, Guav, Calico Shopping Center, Satez, and GoToVet.com. Come see Grenada battle. Be there to witness history. Friday, September 8th at 7 p.m. Kirani James Athletics Stadium. Be part of the action. Be part of the pride.
Switch to a Ready Cash loan today. Bring your loan to us and get 25% off your interest rate. Get flexible payment terms, fast approval, and hassle-free service, so you can do all the important things you need with ease. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Visit us in-store or apply online at www.shopcourts.com. Courts Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Alrighty, and yeah, yo, what else do I have to tell you? Oh yes, the communal. Hold on. we have a bit of information for you from the communal, all right? Yeah, so the first thing that we have to tell you, please be informed that the teller line at the main branch located on Halifax Street, St. George, will be closed off from the 11th to the 15th of September 2023. This temporary closure has become necessary, they say, to facilitate renovations to the ground floor. During this period, all other services, including new accounts, loan applications, ATMs, online banking, and deposit box will still be available. The management of the communal sincerely apologizes for any inconveniences caused as a result of this temporary closure. All right, and please also be informed that the member engagement meeting is scheduled for Saturday, 16th September 2023 at 2 p.m. at the Pedmota branch car park. They are cordially inviting interested members to join them and share your invaluable insight and suggestions aimed at improving their services at the Pedmota branch to satisfy your needs. We genuinely value your input and look forward to your presence. All right, that's the communal sending this out to you as well. Right, so what we have for you right now is the weather, and the weather comes from the Met Office. And so the first thing that we have to tell you, we told you already, is about that heat bulletin, okay? The excessive heat, the heat wave, you can expect that to continue into tomorrow. Tonight's temperatures, or tonight's focus, partly cloudy and hazy with the occasional brief isolated showers. Tonight's minimum temperature, 26 degrees Celsius. Winds easterly to east-southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas slight to moderate with waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. Let's take a look at the weather for Wednesday. Weather is expected to be partly cloudy and hazy with few brief isolated showers, improving overnight. The max temperature 32 degrees Celsius and the minimum 25.5 degrees Celsius. Winds easterly to east-southeasterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour. Seas slight to moderate with waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. And that's our weather report from the Met Office that covers tonight and tomorrow. And let's take a look at the folks who are currently viewing on YouTube. Those of you who are there, we want to say hello to you and thank you for always being with us. Those of you who are there and just not saying anything, we still say hello to you. We are seeing Hillary chatting, Suzanne chatting, Shireen chatting, Jean as well. Who else? We have quite a bit of people on there, so blessings to you. All right, Deslin, I see that you're there as well, so blessings to you. I see Keith is there, Glenora is there, Marcel is there, Margaret and the others who are there on YouTube. We're saying blessings to you. Likewise, those of you who are on Facebook, Barbara, Bermuda, Angel, Claire, Zaka, Shaman, Hazel, Michelle, Yvonne, Adonna, Javan, the sharing committee, Avril, Claire, who else? Joy Lynn, hello to you, Joy Lynn. And the Michelles, hello to you as well. Veronica and Della, what's going on, Della? I see that Diana is always there with us, so big up to you, Diana, all right? We always appreciate you being here with us, Diana. All right, we have Peter. I said Veronica, right? And some of you who have not shared, I ain't crying over that, you know, I ain't crying over. Share. Yin Yang. Oh, Yan. How are you? Yan Alexander. Blessings to you. So I see, well, Hazel and Hazelman are always there as well. Peter. Hello to you. Who else? Sheila. Blessings to you as well, Sheila. I see you there, man. Wave. All right. Magdalene. How are you, Magdalene? So it's good to have you with us as usual, right, Magdalene? And to my family members who are always there, hello to you as well. Davis, how are you doing? Big up, Davis. And Bermuda say, I shared Mikey. I don't see you share, man, Bermuda. Delian does share a lot. Kim shared. Big up to Pearline, Kim, Tonya share, Donna share, Andre. You understand? I don't see you share, man. Don't worry, I don't see you. Ward, blessings. Bones! Yeah. Yeah, Bones, blessings. Them boys come down by me weekend, I ain't see you. Why is that, man? Hey, Bones? Hey, Brenda, what's going on? Big up, Brenda. Hey, Bones, them boys was by me weekend, I ain't see you. Why is that, man? Them boys drink up a storm, you know, you missed that. Yeah? So, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and I'm looking forward to chatting with you guys again next week, God's willing. Hey, Dale, what's going on? Beautiful Dale. Dale is like a rose. Yeah? A Dale is like a rose. Without the thorns, you know, just the flower. And the stem. And the color. And the fragrance. Big up Dale. Unita, how are you going? Alright, blessings to you. And yeah, man. So everybody, I'm really looking forward to being back with you tomorrow, God's willing. So let's keep safe. Yeah, come back here as one team again. May God bless you and your family. So let's go. Cheryl, sorry, I see that you're there. Blessings to you and the people in the village. So let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We all say, ja, no. Guys, take care of yourselves. And again, life is short. You may want to take care of your family as well. Take care. Good night.